Doctor, doctor, give me the news. I got a bad case of scrapbooking. No pill's gonna cure this thrill. I got a bad case of scrapbooking. And now for that YouTube sensation, Terry, trust me, I'm a doctor, Rice.
I bet you wonder where he comes up with all these songs. He used to just sing love songs to me all the time. now it's scrapbooking songs. And also, if I tell somebody something, I go, trust me, I'm a doctor. So that's where he got that. Okay, today we are back to Scraps to Embellishments with Ginger over at Ginger's Corner. And she has a YouTube channel and she has a Facebook channel, or Facebook page, I guess that's what it is over there. And she does swaps all the time. She is awesome. It's like, I don't even know how she gets it all together. Because I have just a hard time following instructions. But anyhow, today our theme is let's get physical. And it's anything that gets you moving for those New Year's resolutions. And so I am going to do ice skating because that would definitely get you moving. It'd keep you warm outside. And I have ice skaters in the family, so this is a perfect one for me. And I am using Tim Holtz. Let's see, it's actually, I was gonna say how many dyes it is, but you do 2 trees, the ice skater, and snow. And so actually there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 big pieces, and then the snow. And I have to tell you, the snow was a puzzle. Okay, I'm gonna come in a little bit and I'll try to keep watching to make sure I don't go out of the screen. And I love, love, love how it turned out. My bonus son and his wife got this for me. It was shortly after I got my my die cut machine. And I just think it is so cute. And I love the little skater. He's kind of like a 6-figure skater because he's got the skinniest ankles I've ever seen. But so he's separate. So he is like one thing. So that's super easy. And then the trees, they're real easy. The snow is the tough job. But let me show you what I've done. And I've already went ahead and kind of, when I do dies, I do like to, especially like something like this, it's layered. Even though I've hardly done a layered one unless it's like something I layered myself. But I do like to kind of hit them with something a little darker. And I gotta tell you, this is not much darker. And I could hardly tell that I was doing it until I put it down and could actually see it. Because it's like it doesn't show up a whole lot darker. But it was the dark one I had, and it's called Rustic Wilderness. And let me see if I can pick up some more. And first of all, you do want to find the front because there are like little grooves in it to see where your pieces are going to go. So I tried to use that somewhat. And so I've already, I keep wanting to say antiqued because that's what I call it whenever usually it's like I would do cards and I always antique them. And I can really tell, yeah, this is darker. So it's like I can kind of see it after I do it, but it's like it's kind of hard to see. Okay. And so I can always see it on here. Okay. And then I'm gonna take this off. I always put them here. And I'm gonna try to keep it on my little paper there. And then I have, this one is tumbled glass. And that's what I'm using for, I had to double check to make sure it was what I was using, because I also tried speckled egg. And I thought this one looked more like the snow. And now the little snow pieces are a little difficult to pick up, like this little one here. I am going to, I mean, it's going to take me 3 steps just to pick this up. And then I'm just going to kind of hit the top of it with it. Now let's see, can I pick this one up a little easier? Yep. Those little tiny ones, they're super hard to pick up. So I have been using that little pickup tool. And I'm just hitting the top of each of these. And I know which way they go because I've already done one. I've actually, well, I did that one that you've seen. And I've been, I laid them out for 3 sets so far. And I'm doing 4 sets for the swap. I'm doing 1 for myself. And I'm doing 1 for my scrap buddy. And then I got a special one for somebody. So, so now I have them all, I'm gonna say antiqued because that's what I keep calling it. So I've got them all done. I think I might use this tool again. And I have them laid out where they go, I think. I better uncover this so I can actually see it. Because I'm kind of looking like, okay, yes, that is all the pieces. And remove that and this, and trying to put this someplace where I won't get ink on something. Okay, and then this part, you know, is just the gluing. And I'm just going to put the glue where it goes. Now this one does not have a little mark, I don't think, where it's supposed to go. But it's such a small piece. There was like 2 pieces that I had to go look for again. So then I just do that. And I have to say, if you're using a die with like these little tiny pieces, I would definitely do 1 more set of the pieces, just because if you lost any, then you already have them ready. Because there was like 2 pieces I was missing. One was actually static to the plastic die plate, the plastic die plate. Okay, so I already have these in order, so I know which way they go. And they kind of set up off of the pine tree so that it kind of is making it look a little bigger. So it looks very square here, but by the time you put the snow on it, it looks less square. But I think these are really cute. I know that somebody had a tree that looked kind of like this, and I thought it was actually a dead tree, and somebody told me that was actually the way it was supposed to look, which I don't know. I don't know if I believe that or not. Tell me if it's true. Okay, so now I have this bigger piece of snow here. And I kept using this because it worked really good to pick this up. And now this one, it's like I'm getting kind of a shadow, so it's kind of hard for me to see where it goes, but that's the spot. Okay. And then up here. So in my mind, I was going to glue the pieces. But then once I started inking them, it's like, oh, these are difficult to pick up. I would hate to have to be standing there with the tweezers holding everyone to ink it or to glue it. It was, you know, a job just inking them. I have to say, you know, I'm sounding like I'm complaining, because I am. But I really love doing this. It's like, I like making them look, you know, more realistic by putting the ink on them. I love cutting them out. I told you how it's like I kept walking into the art room and cutting things. Like I couldn't help myself. It seems like I'm missing one. Am I on the wrong side? I'm missing one here. Huh. Do I get my things mixed up? I'm definitely missing something here. I'll have to find it. Oh, I probably have it. It probably ended up over there. Okay, it's probably this right here. I'm pretty sure. Oh, and I mixed these two around. I think that's what I had done. If I can pick it up. Okay, yep, this one goes down here. I'm thinking this is not right. Okay. So it wasn't stuck down real good, luckily. I kept thinking it didn't look right when it was hanging off the edge there. Okay. And you definitely want to lay them all out before you glue them, because before I had them all mixed up before. It was so funny, because like, no, this is not right. And I kind of look at them like, this one looks like some kind of floppy shoe to me. So that's how I was remembering it. And so if you kind of think about its shape, it helps to put it together. Now this one has this little one there, and then it has another one down here. So I'm going to put the glue for both. And I can tell this one is upside down, because there is a top and a bottom, you know, if you've ever die cut. And inside, there's an outside and an inside. Is that what I want to say? Okay, this one needs more glue. And I might not be putting on enough glue, but I'll re-glue if it needs it. And both trees are different. I just think they're kind of funky and cute. And then this one here, this one has the wide trunk. And I just went ahead and did this because it seems like it's easier to glue the big piece and add the small piece. And I'm totally off center up here. Let's see. So I'll have to put a little bit more glue there. But the glue dries clear. And I'm still a little off. At least that's what my friends tell me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So there's that one. I just think these are so cute. I really love it. And since I have the ice skater, it's fun having these. But it was a little tricky finding out how it all goes together. And let's see if I can slide a little bit. Nope. Okay, there we go. Okay, because I kept looking at this to make sure I had them on there right, because I do like how they have it. Now this little piece is almost like it's kind of hanging up in the air. So it actually goes over to that side, just kind of hangs out. But I suppose you could do it any way you want, but I was trying to make it just like the picture, because I do like it. And the first one I did, I didn't ink it. I think I did come back and put a little more ink on it because I thought it looked like it didn't have enough. Okay, and this one, he's in the way, so you can't see the one. So I kept having this issue where I had an extra one. It's like, where does that go? And I'm kind of doing that squiggly line there. So it goes over here. And then this one, and I always have these little pieces of paper. I'm calling it paper dust. Okay, so this one goes over here. And the little guy is covering it up. Boy, I'm getting a bunch of messages. Okay. So I've got those overlapping a little bit, but I didn't in the first one. So, you get that, Howard? Okay, and then...
Yes, mistress.
You didn't know I lived with Igor, did you? Okay. So I've almost got all the snow on here. And I was actually going to show you me doing this twice, but I figured that took long enough that probably wasn't necessary. So, but if you need to see it again, you can just always back it up. Okay, and I can see there's more room for glue. Oh yeah, I can see the little lines. Little lines are kind of hard to see, and it depends on the lighting. And okay, and this one, it has the skinnier trunk. Oops, I'm still pushing on that. I'm gonna stick a little more glue right behind there. Okay, I'm just trying to straighten that trunk there because it gets real thin. In fact, when I cut it on my die machine, I ended up having to tape it down because it kept wanting to slide off my spot. And then you just have your little guy and you put him wherever you want him. And I just think it's super cute. And I like them on this blue paper. But in my swap, they'll get the 2 trees and the little skater. And then they can put them on their scrapbook layout or on a card. I just think they're so cute, so cute. I mean, and maybe he falls and he's actually like this. Ah! So that's it for today. I'll have everybody linked down below who is also playing along, and also Ginger's Corner where she does her swaps, and her YouTube channel. And thank you for joining me. I will have close-ups at the end, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.